This is Luis Martin, the art engineer. Hola, hola. How is everyone? Let me lower the music a little bit. I always get so excited and like blast the music. So it's another vlog, and I'm really excited about opening my second early birthday gift, which is the Taschen's The Library of Esoterica Astrology. Last video, if you haven't seen it, take a look at it, was on the tarot book. And I'm gonna do what I did last time, which is I'm gonna take inspiration at random and create a collage from what I find. Last time I found something that was kind of abstract, but it worked out really well. Again, we're not copying, but we're just using elements to create an original collage and make our interpretation of it. So let's dive in. I have been so excited about opening this book, and I could hardly contain myself. So I waited so we can do it together. My goodness. Like any good book, you have to appreciate it and just kind of smell it. It's amazing. I love the smell of new paper. I love print. I love everything about this. And I opened it straight away to the Taurus. My dad's a Taurus, so this is kind of cool. So let's just kind of start from the beginning, shall we? I mean, just from the start, amazing interpretations of the zodiacs, beautiful references to ancient art, it's cuneiform, to Egyptian art, wow, to Art Nouveau. So there's a lot to be inspired by here. Look, a tarot card. So, I mean, gorgeous. All right, so I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do. I am going to just open the book at random, and maybe I'll start towards the back. Goodness, and this is Sagittarius. The first boy I kissed was a Sagittarius. So let's play. Okay, so I'm more than the Sagittarius. I'm gonna play with the composition of this. This is gorgeous. So circle, it almost looks like they're battling in the air. There's an air quality. I love this triptych over here. Love it. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold that in my image, in my head, I mean, and see what comes up. Got it. So I'm gonna put this beautiful book to the side and see where it takes us. So I have my box, and I also have a fresh wallpaper that my dad sent me. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So I know I just filled the box with some fun stuff that I'll share with you. A brown paper from some store that I went to. I just thought, look, it looks like my skin, so I love it. Other clippings, another noteworthy additions to the box is this. I just got a beautiful, I ordered stamps, and look at the inside of the envelope. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'll use that for sure. I found some geodes. Oh, I'm like showing it to you, but you're up there, you can see me. Okay. So I think we'll come back to that. And you know what, the thing that stuck out the most was the circle. So let's start like that. Actually, I have this amazing tool that someone recommended, and it's really fancy. I hardly use it because it's kind of involved, but that's what I'll do. So this creates circles. You put it down, you take out the security for the blade, and you go to town. So it's at 16 something. Okay, I think I just made it bigger, but how special is that? Okay, so at this point I could use either, right? I can use a circle or I can use the negative space. Let me put this away like a good person. So thank you. So check this out. This is called a trimmer. I don't know. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. It's great. I don't use it all that much because it's very easy, but I think it's involved, whatever. So yay, have this, keeping both. I really like the element of the two people in the air. So let's see what we find. Look, there's already a lot of air here. And it's Sagittarius. What do we know about Sagittarius? Check this out. I love the perspective, and it reminds me of our pyramid. So let me take that out. Ooh. Ooh, look, they're in Dubai. Love the couch. Love the flowiness of this. Beautiful face. Oh, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? That's already a thing, but you can definitely dissect that very easily, right? Just use the red, just use the yellow, or just use the eye. Actually, let's do that. Because I know it's always scary to use something that's so defined, but deconstruct. Check that out. That's gorgeous. See that? That's interesting. So how is everyone? I am hoping everyone's good. It's good weather. It was so warm this weekend. It was like in the 90s, and the next day on Monday it was 60. So I'm not trusting this summer weather just yet. I don't know if I'm gonna find any interesting people here, because they all tend to look alike. She's kind of cool though. That's a pretty bar setup. But that's fine. Ooh. So remember the diptych that was there? It was kind of like that. Maybe I can use this for something. Let's use that. So I'm so appreciative. I got a bunch of great feedback on the last video. So thank you. And I hope you are doing this technique of kind of getting inspired by things. Look at that. Oof. Yes, thank you. And making it work. Oh, love hands. Let's use hands. Oh, tons of hands here, y'all. Y'all, I love hands. Oh, this is gorgeous. Okay. It's my lucky day. All right. So I think we have enough to start with. So what am I going to do first? I don't know. So let me just start with this guy because I really like this triptych reference here of this kind of archway. So let's do that. So last week I wanted to go out into the park and collage in the park, but it didn't happen for whatever reason. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I don't know. It's kind of tricky. Okay, got that. That's nice. Do everything in the back? Nope. Okay, put that on the floor for now. Let me use this beautiful hand. Now, again, it was only my reference. I'm not going to copy it. I'm not trying to do something that's particularly Sagittarius, and it would help if I knew a little bit more about Sagittarius. But you know what? This is a really good way to conduct research and investigate your curiosity, your creative inquiries, as my friend would say. While I don't know anything about Sagittarius, as I'm doing this, I can kind of meditate on it, right? Like, okay, what are the things that I do know about Sagittarius? I know it's in December. I know that, like I said, I have a connection to it because the first boy I kissed was a Sagittarius. Maybe that means something. Maybe I could do something with that. I think that's cool, but maybe I'll take this one too. What else do I know about Sagittarius? There's water in the element, I believe, from the images that I've seen. Is there? I might have been making that up. So I'm playing with my memory, I'm playing with my limited knowledge of it, but I'm kind of just going with it too, because I'm allowing myself to kind of just investigate with my collage. So let's see what happens. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, everything we do is a reflection of ourselves. So this might just turn into a Gemini collage, okay? So, and that's perfectly fine. So let's just play. Cool, maybe I'll use this later. And this I'm really curious about. See what I'm doing? I'm kind of just going through it, not dilly-dallying, because, you know, whatever for. So this, like I said, is a beautiful thing all of its own from Milano. So, you know, don't use it all because this is already somebody's work, but do dissect it. And you know what's really funny? Some people are often frightened, right, to use images because they don't want to infringe on anybody's creativity, and that's very smart and admirable because you don't want to take someone's work. I'd be so upset if someone took my work and just claimed it as their own. But when it comes to collaging, I think the biggest adventure is to make it your own, right? Make it as much of your own work as you can. So just like I'm taking this, I'm gonna make it as much of my own as I can. without ripping off this person. But also, I'll let you in a little secret. I was the same, and I always felt very self-conscious. And then I realized, no one's looking, no one's paying attention, right? Like this whole YouTube thing I've been wanting to do for a very long time, but I was so self-conscious. I was like, who wants to see me? Who wants to hang out with me like this? And then I kind of got over myself and I was like, you know what? No one's looking, no one's studying me, so might as well just do what I want to do and have fun. So here we are. So I'm telling you to do the same thing with Chanel. I like this odd shape. Okay, I think we have something to go by. So I have a substrate over here. I have two interesting shapes. There was one large page, but maybe I'll use this one for now. Allora, okay. So again, it was a circle. This was there, right? It was on the bottom, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be the same. Ooh. Okay, so something completely new might come in, and that's super cool. Ooh, I see something happening here. Yeah, I broke out into song. Yes, okay. So the color's a little dull, so we'll look into things, but let me further deconstruct this image. Kind of reminds me of Star Trek now. So again, going back to the reference, we are talking about astrology, so we can add star elements, right? That's interesting. All right, so I'm gonna marry some stuff right now because I do like where this is going. So also, a little trick. You see how I got this amazing piece of circle and it's so gorgeous, but none of this is gonna be seen. So it's a really great opportunity to economize on your material and maybe do this and save some material that would have gone to waste, right? So no one's on the wiser. So that's a little pro tip number 29 million. Because don't you just hate wasting material? Like, oh my God, such beautiful. I mean, you can order more stamps or buy envelopes, but still, preserve what you have in front of you. Okay. So I have a bit of an idea of what I'm doing now. Do I like that there? I think I like it here better. Or do I like it here? You know, this paper might be too small for my collage. And that's a thing. Okay, so when your paper might be too small for your collage, like I said in the last video, try to tape or adhere things to themselves so then you can move it around, reposition it, or put it on a bigger piece of paper, which is what I am going to do right now. So see, I'm putting to the paper, to the material, not to the actual collage substrate, because I might have to use a bigger piece of paper. And that's cool. Well, since I just said that, might as well branch out as much as I can, right? So do that. That's a bit of a challenge. I've mentioned this before. I did a collage therapy session with a bunch of teachers, and I sent them a pack, and they all got the same substrate, which is 7 by 10 or something. And these teachers were ready to play. They were ready to manifest. They were ready. So when it came time to making their collage, they went outside of the borders. They were taping things and used the whole table. I mean, wow, I took note. So maybe that's what I need to be doing right now. I like that. Do I like that? I do like the symmetry there. Okay, so this is something. Let me see what else I have in my little box. Okay, so there's always something wanting to be made, right? Check this out. So this was already here. It was a dress, and I had this image of a Mesoamerican sculpture, right? But maybe it needs to be a little different here. So I did marry these two, but Everything can be changed. Oh my goodness, check that out. Why do I love this? Because I love it. But it's a little dull, I need some color, right? See, I love that. It's just too dull for me. It needs a little bit more umph. But what I will do, maybe I can use this. So this was literally from this, took it out, and look at all that interesting texture, right? So try to make a collage with fabric. It's the best exercise and the funnest thing you'll ever do because it's already so beautiful. But you know, you can make it your own. So let's see what we can do with this guy. I know it's a dress, but it's a guy. Ooh, okay. I'm seeing a shape emerge. See, it's already a shape, right? But you can dictate where you want it to go. This is a very interesting collage already. I don't know what the heck's happening. So it's kind of like, I like to think of it as a dance. I'm dancing with the paper. It's letting me know where it wants to go. And I'm kind of just listening to it. Oh, I liked what just happened there. All right, Sagittarius, as my friend would say, come through. Something's happening. Yes. So that kind of creates a really interesting balance, right? I'm gonna marry this. Okay. Love that. Love you. And if you love it, it's gonna love you back. And if it doesn't, that's all right. There's more paper to be played with. Okay, love this. What's going on? Let me rearrange myself. I'm getting excited here. So I did have this here. Don't know if I want to reuse that pattern. Let's go back to the box. So this is already kind of astrological. I save this because it's most delicious. It's Old Lady perfume that I really want to buy for myself. I don't care. I think I want to buy it. I think I will. Okay, this is a beautiful blue. I think I need this. This is a beautiful color. I definitely need this. Oh, look at that. See, I mean, save these things. Okay. Nice, beautiful black. Ooh, I see a pot. Yes, okay, so I just, dumped a few things out to see how, if at all, they can talk to me. Oh, yes. Okay, I like it. So, I think I've kind of jumped off from the astrological sign and went back to tarot, because this reminded me of the Magician card, because I think it's a little narrative is coming forward, and that's fine. Let's see. So it's kind of starting to look like an altar table. Very fun. What if it's just here? Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's really interesting. But no, not enough information. I do like this there, though. And I do like this there. I do like this there. Okay. And then I have this hand. Yep. I like it. Okay. Let's see where this goes. Do I need to... Okay. Let me put my little table here. That's what it is. It's a table. So as you're doing this, or I hope you are collaging, make room for accidents and make room to do a complete turn, right? I was doing this Sagittarius thing, and now it's turned into something that might be completely different. And that's cool, if I'm cool with it. All right. Yes, this is neat. And then I have the circle. Perhaps this can go here. And this can go here. Okay. I think this is starting to tell me something. So I'm going to go ahead and be okay with it. And looking at it now, I feel like there's definitely a collage happening here. Again, I'm still sticking things to each other so I don't have to commit to the paper. So I don't know if you can tell, but there was a little thing peeking there. You know, sell the fantasy if you can. Try to make everything nice and seamless so the image is nice and rich. And then you don't have to go to Photoshop and make it something else. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so this is really neat. Okay, look, and I have this. I wonder if I can make that fit there. All right, let's do this. I think we're in the home stretch here, my friends. Okay. So what are you all working on? You should always have something in the mix. I used to have a friend, her name was Carrie. She was this older lady when I first moved to New York, and she would always say, you gotta have something in the mix, always. More than one thing. She was really cool. So, as the old lady now, that smells like old lady, have something in the mix. So I'm really excited. We are going to Mexico in a few weeks, and I will be doing these vlogs for Mexico. I am a little nervous because it's gonna be 112 most of the days we're there. And you probably know this if you collage. Paper acts very different in the heat. So we'll see. I might have to start painting or drawing or something. But you know what? It's all a journey. We'll go with it. I mean, I've been there before and it was okay-ish. But that was just an 80, 90 degree weather. I think everything changes when you hit the hundreds, right? How cool is that? I like that. Yes. You know what? I just think it needs maybe one or two more elements. And we have a collage. A not so Sagittarius collage. Okay, love this. You know what? And I saw this. I have these guys. Maybe I can use this. Ooh, I just had a deja vu. Okay, which just means you're in the right place at the right time. So I'm just gonna go with this. Deja vu. It's also a great Dionne Warwick song. Don't make fun of my music tastes. Okay, very cool. Yes, one more. I really like this actually. I really like this. I don't know if I want to add anything else. This kind of adds continuity. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Continuity, structure, and any other fancy art word I can think of. Balance, scale, ephemera. No, it doesn't give it ephemera. It's already ephemeral, it's paper. All right, come on. I made a collage. Okay, so super cool. So let's dissect it a little bit. The image was Sagittarius, and I'm gonna have to do some research now to see if it actually intersects anywhere. But I was inspired by the art in the triptych on the bottom of the image. I was inspired by the huge circle, which I use always, so I think it just spoke to me. I love the airy element of it. Remember the two figures were kind of dancing, so I like the hands that are kind of dancing as well. Well, it doesn't look like they're fighting, but there's definitely some magic going on here and some energy play. So I'm really happy with this. I hope you had fun watching this, and let me know how you are taking inspiration from where, and I will be here next week. So follow us on Instagram at artengineer, follow me at collage.dream. No, at collage.dream. That's it. And then you can go to collagedream.com for your collage kits, become a member, join this membership, join this adventure. And thank you so much. I am Luis Martin, the art engineer, shaking things up. Ciao.